Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another beer review here at Thomas Opent, with an English review this time for a very simple reason. Um, let's check out the brewery first before we start talking about the beer. So we've got some beer here from Collective Arts, all the way up from Canada. Canada, people, go figure. Canada. Yeah. Collective Arts reached out to the Dutch Beer Collective a while ago, and they were like, hey guys, can we send you some beer? And can you talk about our new European web shop a little bit? Because Collective Arts, being from Canada, the beers are distributed here. We see them every now and then, but maybe some like their special offerings or whatever, like the things like their core range and everything. You don't really see those beers here a lot. They figured we're gonna open up a European web shop. So I'm gonna drop a link to that European web shop in the description box below. You can find it there. I have to also, by the way, note, this is important because of YouTube regulations. This video is made possible and sponsored by Collective Arts. Thank you very much. So they were like, maybe promote our new European web shop a little bit. Why is this video in English? I did a live stream in English with a Canadian beer drinker a while ago. And I did a Dutch video of their porter, their Stranger Than Fiction. I figured I'm going to do this one in English because since it's European, and I know that there are people outside of the Netherlands watching my videos, I wanted to do an English video as well. So, a little bit of both. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Sometimes I really lose all of my words, don't I? The thing is, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do an English video. So what do we have here? We have their IPA number 15. This is Collective Arts IPA number 15. I saw a video, live stream a while ago. Some Canadian beer tubers, they all hooked up and did this live stream where they were talking about this beer, and I think they were pretty happy about it. They seem to be liking it quite a lot. It's an 8.2% ABV double IPA with Citra and Simcoe and lactose, wheat malt, flaked oats, barley malt. Basically, it's got everything. It's got oats, wheat, malt, lactose, some of my favorite hops. I know they're very old school and traditional, but I like them. When you can fuck around with the weirdest hop combinations every now and then, but when you use some old school stuff in the right way, the old school hops, you can make some great IPAs. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is the lactose. I'm not a big fan of lactose in my beers, but when used in the right doses and in the right quantities, it can give you some nice little body, a little bit of extra sweetness. So yeah, there you go, the IPA number 15. The only thing that bugs me a little bit about this beer, it was canned on the 21st of October. This beer is just over 5 months old, about 5.5. So it's not very fresh anymore. Here's the thing though, if you brew an IPA properly and if you store it properly, 5.5 months really isn't an issue. It all depends on how was it stored, how was it brewed. I don't know. What we also got, by the way, from Collective Arts was this lovely little hashtag proper glassware, which is probably dirty as fuck because lately there is basically no hiss on that opening. Okay. Sorry, I got a little whiff there already. I already got happy. Yeah, my hashtag dirty glassware mafia game has been on point lately. So that pours exactly what I would expect from a hazy double IPA. Look at that color. Look at that bright yellow, intense, soft haze. Soft. Like it's not... Oh, fuck, man, my glassware. It's probably my water here. The water where I live isn't the best, like pretty hard water, so, that's probably it. But yeah, that looks the part of a lovely, thick, hazy double IPA. Not the crazy haze. I think Matt from Massive Beer Reviews likes to use the word turkey gravy. That's not this. It's like got that nice old school haze going on. Lovely, bright, like lemony yellow. That looks good. Like almost no head anymore. That could be the shape of the glass as well because there's not really any like bulbous shape to form a head in, so it could sort of go away pretty quickly. Could be the higher alcohol content. Could be my hashtag dirty glassware. Could be a lot of things. Let's see what this beer does in the nose. Citra, Simcoe. I'm game. Oh yeah. Oh, that is cat pee everywhere. That is that Simcoe cat pee that I really love in a good way. You really got some lovely ripe pineapple. You got a little bit of that peach mango thing going on. There's a lot of pineapple here. A lot of that resiny, cat pee, weedy, danky, Simcoe, earthy, soft, spicy, almost like a little bit of when you get a little bit of that, when you get some red chili, when you have a fresh red chili and you cut it, you rub it between your fingers just a little bit, with a little bit of that fleshy in the seed component and the white part, and you smell that. It's got like that sort of earthy, soft, spicy note. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. It's not big, but it's there. Move my glass even. That's how intensely I'm smelling this. Ah, fuck me. This is everything that I love in a good double IPA. And you really don't get the lactose all that much. There's not an intense lactose, overtly sweet note. Like there's some sweet notes, and this is where the lactose comes in, where it enhances some parts that are already in there. Like that sweetness from fruit, from like the pineapple, the mango, peach. Maybe there's a hint of some sort of melony, apple peachy, apple peary, lychee, white fruit thing going on. Sparkle a bit there. Oh, but all that cat pee, weedy dankiness. Oh, this is exactly what I love in a good double IPA. This is my bang, my jam. My bang? My jam? Yeah, I did a review before this one, so, you know, fucking ever. Let's see what this baby got in terms of flavor palette. I'm stoked. Cheers, Collective Arts, and thank you for the beer and the glass. So sure, you can tell it's not the freshest IPA anymore, but it's got game. It's still there. It's got that slight hint of old cheese thing that I get when IPAs get a little bit older, but only very slightly. It's very subtle. It's hardly there. Most of it is just a soft sweetness. Again, the lactose. This is where lactose is used properly. It's a small dose to just up that sweetness, up that body just a little bit, add a little bit of creaminess to that body, a little hint of sweetness without overdoing it. It's got this proper bitter resiny finish. There is a lot of pineapple. There's a lot of peach mango going on. Again, a little bit of that white fruit, like I told you, a little bit of that sort of grapey, peachy. What is it with me in the peachy? Perry, sort of lychee note, but that's soft, and it's mostly that sweet tropical fruit thing with that weedy, danky, resiny note from the Simcoe. It's not that overtly complex. This is not like going to be like the most complex IPA that you're going to want to drink. You're going to overanalyze. This is exactly what it's supposed to do. This is exactly what, in my humble opinion, a double IPA should be. Drinkable, quaffable. Take note, it's 8.2%. It shows a little bit on the alcohol, like not in a hot or spiky note or anything. It just when you take a sip, you know that this is not it's not like a hot IPA. It's not like a triple IPA where you can really sense the booze, but you're also aware of the fact that this is not 5.5 or 6% ABV. That lactose gives it that sort of soft fruit yogurt thing. Terry loves his fruit yogurt. Peach yogurt, like that peach yogurt thing that I kind of hate because I have a problem with peach yogurt. There's a thing that once happened in my childhood where I had peach yogurt and it gone bad and I hadn't noticed yet. I just took a spoonful because I was talking and I opened up the little, ripped the tin foil off and I started eating it because I was talking to somebody and I took a bite and gone off. There was mold and everything. So every time I get peach yogurt somewhere, I freak out. And here I don't. I like this. This is a well-made, very drinkable, kind of dangerous double IPA. Fuck me, right? Blame Canada. I like this. I like this a lot. You know, I could go on and on and on, but I basically said everything I could say about this beer, except for, like, you know, if you, this is where the shameless plug comes in, and that's what you kind of have to do a little bit. There you go, shameless plug. If you like this, you know, check out the description box below. Go check out that website, because I love the porter. I really love that porter. I love the, I forgot the name. We got the sour as well. I forgot the name, but it was a lovely little sour, like the most impressive little summer beer you could ever have. A decent little session IPA. I can really recommend you guys trying this out. So yeah. God, I feel like one of those, this video is sponsored by, now you really got to check the shit out. But if I don't like something, I'll say it. And I liked what I've had from Collective Arts so far. I've had 2 beers from them before I ever got anything from them as a brewery. I like those as well. I had a imperial version of that Stranger Than Fiction. I had this lovely barrel-aged imperial stout, and what I've had so far, I loved it. So 6 beers in from Collective Arts, and I'm game. So yeah, there you go. If you guys liked what I described here, go check out the web shop, collectiveartseurope.com, description box below. You can find it. If you like the review, click like. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. And in the description box below, you'll also find links to all of my social media. You'll find a link to mysterybeer.nl, where you can find all of the mystery beers done by the Dutch Beer Collective. Speaking of, there's also a link to the Dutch Beer Collective, where you can find reviews of my buddies Douglas, Gerben, and Remy, aka Beers with Douglas, Dutch Beer Geek, and Beer Geek Holland. Check them out. Subscribe there as well. You can find reviews of the Collective Arts beers there as well. And I'll see all of you guys in another review soon. Cheers.